The teacher who laughed at me now works for me. I was that kid, the one everyone called useless, the one who never finished homework, who sat quietly while others laughed.My name was Ryan. And in my school, there was one man who made my life miserable, Mr. Keller, our science teacher.He had a special kind of cruelty, the kind that hides behind a smile. Every time I got an answer wrong, he would laugh and say, Ryan, you couldn't understand a light bulb, let alone science. The class would roar with laughter. I'd just sit there, fists clenched under the table, pretending it didn't hurt.At home. Things weren't better.My dad was ex-military, strict and distant. My mom was sick. But even then, I had one dream that one day I'd build something so real that no one could ever laugh at me again. A few months later, Mr. Keller announced the annual science fair. The most innovative project, he said. We'll go to the state competition. I quietly signed up. He smirked and said, Ryan, careful not to electrocute yourself this time. That night, I didn't sleep. I spent hours in my dad's old garage, digging through wires, batteries, and broken circuits. I was building a small device that could detect weak radio signals and convert them into clean audio. My mom peeked in and whispered, Ryan, that looks complicated. I smiled. Everything's complicated for me, Mom. 2 weeks later, I brought it to class. Keller laughed the moment he saw it. You think this pile of junk will win the fair? I stayed silent on the day of the presentation. Everyone's flashy displays failed one after another, but my device, small, ugly, and hand-built, worked perfectly.It caught every weak radio wave and played the sound crystal clear. The hall erupted in applause. Keller's smile faded. He muttered, guess you got lucky this time. But I don't believe in luck. I believe in work. 4 years later, I got accepted into MIT. I took that old idea and turned it into something bigger, a device called Neurowave that could translate sound waves into brain signals.It helped mute and paralyzed patients communicate again. News outlets ran the story from failure to innovator. Ryan's invention changes lives. Then one day my HR team handed me a resume.name. Daniel Keller. Yes, that Mr. Keller.He walked into my office for the interview, nervous and pale. When he saw me, he froze. Ryan, you're the founder. I smiled. Yes, Mr. Keller. Welcome to Neurowave Labs.He stammered. I've heard about your work. It's incredible. I slid a paper toward him. Position offered, junior research assistant. He looked at it quietly, then said, thank you for giving me a chance. I leaned back and replied, everyone deserves a chance, Mr. Keller. Some just forget to give one. Today, there's a rule in my company: no one is allowed to call a learner useless, because I know how deep that word can cut.Mr. Keller still works here, humbler now, and every day on the corner of his desk, I see a small note: don't laugh at a learner. You might work for him someday.